My name is Marvin Smezador, and I'm the co-founder of M&A Heavenly Delights.
My name is Montez Wilson, and I'm a recent graduate from the carpentry program at CTI HITS.
My name is Ricardo Penn Jr. I'm 19 years old. I do maintenance at the Carl Sands Hotel.
My name is Today Oliver. I'm 17 years old.
My name is Venantia Ethel Johnson. People know me as VB for short. My business is Backroad Gal.
My name is Trenex Emmanuel, legist. I prep, I cook, I order, and I do inventory.
Hello, I'm Lisa Anderson. I'm presently serving as the president of the Friends of the Harbor Island Trade School.
Hi, I'm Joan Barrett, and I am a member of the board of the Friends of the Harbor Island Trade School.
My name's Derico Hicks. I'm director.
Hi, my name's Graham Walker. I'm one of the instructors for CTI in carpentry and joinery.
I'm Chef Susan Neff. Before I came to Harbor Island, I had a culinary school in Ohio after I had trained at the Cordon Bleu in England.
Initially, and I still am, the president of the Friends of the Sir George Roberts Memorial Library. And we were approached by the Donner Foundation and Jenny Messier from Runaway Hill about starting a trade school. And they came to the library because they felt we were the most reputable charity on the island and had an interest in education through being a library, and we did a lot of tutoring services. And I was very excited about the opportunity, and we really didn't know how to begin. And through the process of investigation, we became aware that Wanaluthra had started a trade school in Rock Sound, and we were excited about that because we didn't have to reinvent the wheel. And we became very involved working with Sean Ingram with setting up a trade school here. And one of the things I've loved about it is I've seen the incredible growth, not only in art classes and what we're offering, but in the staff of Wanaluthra and CTI who's helped us out. I think one of my great joys is working really closely with people like Kieran Smith and Charnette Kemp and Banu Devi when she was here, because they really made the school real for us. I think for me, the Friends of the Harbor Island Trade School is a real cheerleading team for everybody at CTI and Wanaluthra. They are the people who have made it happen, and we love working with them and coming up with new ideas and new courses.
The Harbor Island Trade School is so important for our community because it offers the first opportunity for people to learn without leaving. Since this island was established in the 1600s, if people wanted to learn, they had to travel away from the island, leave their friends and family, and now they have the opportunity to learn and to grow in the place that they live. Our primary purpose is to raise funds and help to set strategic direction for the trade school here on Harbor Island. Many people do not realize that in the Bahamas, before COVID, the graduation rate from high school was about 46%. Following COVID, it's estimated that in some areas of the Bahamas, it's less than 20%. This can be very defeating for those who are not qualified to graduate from high school. And in going through a trade school program, they learn that they're capable of learning. And once they understand that, our graduates continue to learn and to grow, and it's a huge boost to their confidence, which in my opinion, is the most magical part of the Harbor Island Trade School, is teaching people that they're all capable of learning.
My family owns a construction company here. We've been involved in construction for a number of years. There's a lot of people here with great potential, and I mean, they just need to have the skill set necessary to succeed in some of these industries. But I'd like to be an inspiration to some of the younger people here. Help them to help them understand that, you know, they can accomplish whatever goals it is they set their mind to.
This course really opened my mind and introduced me to more culinary stuff that I never knew of. And then when I joined in grade 12, I got cut off because I was doing PGCSEs and it was interfering with the classes, so I withdrew. And then I came back. I would like to say to the youth, this CTI course is very useful. It can really help you to be confident in yourself and to motivate yourself to say, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. There's no such thing as can't. You can do it. This course really inspired me to be myself and to be open in the kitchen, and it really pushed me just to be more open with different cuisines and how to manage my money.
It is pretty convenient. For one, like I would throughout the week, you know, my normal work schedule, and then, you know, Saturday you go to class. So it's like, it's not really hard to say, adjust to it. You know, you can continue with your normal life and still make it to class, you know, get all your work done and graduate.
The skills that we can pass on, they're going to be useful to them if they go into carpentry, obviously, but even if they're just working around the house, they're going to have this set of skills that they can use without having to bring other people in. But many of them are now, they're already working within the carpentry or construction industry. So it's great to see that they're now able to go out and put these skills to use and make themselves a few dollars. What do I give these kids that's special? It's what they give me that's special, I think. They're such nice folk. It'd be hard to be upset with them. It's easy to become friends with them. And as you make this relationship with them, they are, it's easy to teach them. You can chat with them like you've known them for years, and they want to learn. They want anything I've got that I can give them. I'm happy to do that because they're such nice folk. The course we did last spring, summer, we had some 11th grade youngsters from North Eleuthera High School. There was one individual in particular, I won't mention any names, but I'd been warned that this boy was a troublesome young man. And I found the complete opposite. I don't know if it's something that they've not had a carpentry teacher up there for a while, and he just took to it like a duck to water. And the table saw if we needed some extra wood cutting, he was always there. Mr. Walker, I'll do that for you. Okay, go ahead, son, go ahead. And that was rewarding to see.
When I know I wasn't going to graduate high school, I say I have to find something to do. And like I say, I always like hands-on work. So I say, let me go find a trade. And my uncle is a contractor, and he knows about carpentry, plumbing, or anything you don't fool with is electrical. So he helped me basically with some of my carpentry, and then from CTI with carpentry. It prepared me to be like respectful and take pride in what you do. Like if you don't do if you know you're not gonna do something right, just don't do it at all. If you can do it right, I'd say you put your all into it. When I was in high school the same year, the electrical course came along, so I took that up. Man, I never known I would have loved electrical this much. And then I did carpentry, and then I worked with a carpenter, doing a lot of work, and here I am now. I had a lot of doubt, I didn't have much self-confidence, but as the time go on, I gained a lot, because, you know, doing electrical, people have to trust you in their space. You know, dealing on live panels and things, people have to trust you. So I gained a lot of self-confidence throughout the time.
I always just said I want my own business. So when it came along that the CTI was doing courses, I said, okay, let me take my chance, and just one piece of paper you need, just a dream, start and go ahead. Chef Neff, Chef Johnson, I could always call them even when I need a recipe. I could still pick up the phone and say, okay, call my lecturers to help me. Because if I have a bill I don't understand, saying about catering and stuff like that, breaking down things, it's not a problem. CTI opened my eyes, and the course and the lecturers are there full-time for you. Some people are more laid-back cooks, some people are more complex cooks, you know, different flavors and stuff like that. I could call like Jaden, I say, Jaden, I need a recipe, because he sent me like complex food. I'm more 5 different ingredients, I'm good, you know. He's like 6 different ingredients or 10 ingredients and stuff like that. So it's like you learn from each other. And I am happy to know that everybody in that course still have a friendship, a bond.
I was the chef at Carl Sands Hotel from 1998 onward. When I left Carl Sands, my hope was to open my own cooking school here, a culinary school for visitors and for the natives. But it didn't work out government-wise and legally, and I never was able to do that. I became part of a planning committee for the culinary school, and I was so excited because it was finally going to happen for me, even though it wouldn't be my own school. And I was so pleased to be part of the whole planning process, the curriculum process, and actually ended up teaching with Miss Johnson back in 2019, and ended up probably doing more of the baking curriculum than anything else, but generally being part of the culinary instructing staff and of the testing. When the students talk to me at the end of their course here, I tell them a couple of things. One is to not despair if things don't happen for you right away, but if you love it, you won't mind if you're cutting lettuce for a salad or if you're cleaning a fish, because at someday you will be on a line and doing proper cooking and maybe even teaching yourself. I think the strengths that I saw the most were the need and the want to achieve, and the fact that they maybe had not been able to do that here on the island before that because there was no venue for that to happen, and to see the pride after the class was emotional for all of us. Yeah, great pride.
One of our students in the first culinary cohort, we did a video, and his quote was, he had not had many proud moments in his life, and his graduation was among the proudest. We have many success stories. That's the part I love the most. Being on Harbor Island more than half the year, I'm constantly stopped by business owners and by students telling me their stories. One of my favorite stories is one in which a dishwasher at Divine Sushi was suddenly taking on a leadership role in the absence of two chefs who were out with medical issues. So we've really seen the responsibility level change, the skill level change.
When I start as a dishwasher. So I know without CTI, I will never get it. I will never at this position right now. There's a lot. And if I can tell you one right now, that give me a chance to become someone else in my life, to become a professional chef in my life. To do the culinary, for me, it's something that you're born with. You cannot just decide to become a chef. You need to find that inside of you. Like, you're going to feel like no matter what you're doing, you will do it with your heart.
It was a great opportunity at first because I was constantly looking for ways to enhance my skills as a chef, because coming into the whole culinary arts thing, it started from me being a runner. So it was like there was no true experience of me cooking on a professional level. So I always feel that low self-esteem when I came, to cooking. CTI really helped to grow my business, because even with the confidence that I had received, because when I started, I did not have any true, to say, like papers or anything, to really certify me as a chef. So with me taking the course, it gave me some self-confidence that I can take on different jobs, and I could dictate especially what I wanted at that time. It helped me to enhance my knife skills, my knowledge on herbs and spices, and everything that comes along with that. What makes me happy about cooking, I'm in my element when I cook. I'm naturally an artist, so I get to create and dictate exactly what I want. And just the fact of bringing all those flavors to life and just to see the outcome of it, that makes me happy. What I foresee for Heavenly Delights is that we would grow to a place somewhat as a franchise, because we offer pizzas, we do private catering, and we do cakes. We bake cakes and various pastries. So we just want to establish ourselves to the point where we can meet the masses, like different locations, different establishments, You know, there's not much opportunities for the young kids around this island. But what this course offers, you know, it could create a gateway for them, you know, to tap into the next level of their lives.
And you know, it's always challenging to find those students who are ready and willing to come to the class. And that recruitment process has been a challenge, but a great reward. Because so often we think, oh, we don't have enough students, or how are these students going to do? And by graduation, we're like, yippee, they're fabulous, you know. And I think graduation is one of the things that has made it very real for everybody in Harbor Island, because I know when we did our first graduation pre-COVID, we filled the Methodist Church with not only the students and their families, but also with the community. The community got to see that we were for real. And I think that being for real is what made this so wonderful for the island and the community. And we're sitting at the point right now where all we want to do is grow. We think you, as members of the community, need to know what we've accomplished, and yet also need to know that we need your help, because we don't want to stop where we are now. We want to offer more courses, more diverse courses, and more locations to teach. I mean, we have been very lucky to have the parish hall at the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church has been a great supporter of us, and having a great culinary facility there has been terrific, and electrical training there. But we need more locations. I mean, I think our carpentry class is wonderful. Mr. Walker has done a fabulous job setting that up, but we're like camping out, and we look forward to growing there and adding more trade courses as well. We need more plumbing, we need to expand on our electrical, we need to do tiling, drywall, all of the different parts that so support the houses and homes here on Harbor Island. And certainly culinary has been a huge success. We see it every time we go out to eat, where we see our students, our graduates, working in kitchens or starting their own businesses, which we then support. So those are wonderful things. One of the other things that I think I really need to touch on is the fact that Harbor Island has been generous in the past, but people have been nervous about giving, like where does the money go, how does it go? We are so fortunate to partner with One Eleuthera and One Eleuthera USA, because One Eleuthera USA is a 501c3 in the United States, so residents of the United States can support us with a tax-deductible gift. That has been a real plus, because you know where the money goes. Well, I will say that there are many different ways you can give. You can give a generous gift of X amount that makes you feel comfortable, but you could give $3,000, and that sends one student to a 10-week course. So you're underwriting one student's education to get through a course. One thing you could do is say, I'd like to support, we give all of our carpentry students a toolkit when they start the course, so that they can then go out and have their own tools. You could underwrite the tools, and I think that's probably a gift of about $3,000 or $4,000 as well. Or you could make a major gift towards an endowment for a school for a future growth and building. And I think that Lane is here, and Lisa's here, and I'm here, and we'd love to sit down and talk with you individually about what you'd like to give and what kind of an impact it will make on the school and our future.
As I think about the future of the Harbor Island Trade School, my greatest goal is to help people to be successful entrepreneurs. We know that in the Bahamas, people have multiple jobs, multiple businesses, and we really want to give them the knowledge and the tools to be successful independently, or to be successful entrepreneurs as well, meaning entrepreneurial thinking within a company that they are employed by. A lot of people from the Bryland community really want to stay here. They want to stay close to their friends and family and this very special place that they call home. And I am proud of the fact that they no longer have to make the decision that if they want to grow and improve their professional path, they have to leave. Learning without leaving is such an important thing that we're offering people for the first time.